It was just another Thursday evening, or so I thought. The sun dipped beneath the horizon, painting streaks of amber and violet across the sky as I drove home. Earlier, I had stopped by the grocery store, picking up everything I needed to make her favorite dinner: slow-roasted chicken, garlic mashed potatoes, and asparagus. Cooking had always been my way of expressing love. But tonight wasn't about love. Not anymore. Let me go back. Her name is Emily. We were married for 8 years. I believed, with all my heart, that we were happy. Sure, life threw its punches: bills, job stress, arguments here and there, but I had always thought we were in it together. That illusion shattered 6 weeks ago. It happened by chance. Her phone had been left unlocked on the kitchen counter while she went upstairs. A message popped up from someone named Jay. "Can't wait to see you again. Last night was incredible." My gut twisted. My heart slammed in my chest as I picked up the phone and started reading more. The texts were far from innocent: intimate words, photos, and secret plans. I scrolled, my hands trembling. It wasn't a one-time lapse. This had been going on for months. Jay was real. Jay was someone she had been meeting, touching, loving. The ground beneath me might as well have crumbled. I felt every shade of betrayal, fury, sadness, disbelief. But stronger than all of them was a cold, sharp clarity. I wasn't going to explode in the moment. No, I needed time, to think, to prepare. If she had betrayed me so thoroughly, she wouldn't get away with it easily. So I played my part. For the next few weeks, I became the ideal husband. Sweet gestures, midday love notes, thoughtful intimacy. I cooked her favorite meals, bought her flowers without a reason. If she felt guilty, she never showed it. She responded with warmth, even affection. Meanwhile, the messages to Jay never stopped. If anything, they grew bolder. And then came that Thursday. I had planned everything meticulously. The meal was just a backdrop. The real heart of the night sat quietly on the table in a white envelope. When I arrived home, she was already curled up on the couch in her yoga pants and a big sweater. She smiled as I walked in. "Hey babe, what's for dinner?" "Something special," I replied, forcing a smile that didn't quite reach my eyes. I moved around the kitchen with ease, letting the smells of roasting garlic and thyme fill the air. She walked in and leaned against the counter, watching me. "You've been so sweet lately. What's going on?" "Just wanted to show you how much I appreciate you," I said smoothly. By the time dinner was ready, the table was dressed like a scene from a romantic film. Candles, folded napkins, the works. She looked moved, maybe even touched. "This is amazing, Jake. Seriously." "I'm glad you like it," I said, pouring her a glass of wine. "There's something I want to give you after we eat." She gave me a curious look, but nodded. We ate mostly in silence, her occasional compliments cutting through the tension I knew she could feel but didn't understand. When we finished, I cleared the plates and motioned her into the living room. There, waiting on the coffee table, was the envelope. I handed it to her. "What's this?" she asked, brows knitting. "Just open it." Her fingers shook as she pulled out the papers. As her eyes skimmed the first page, I watched the blood drain from her face. It was all there. The report from the private investigator I'd hired. Photos. Timestamps. Locations. Her with Jay. At a hotel. In his car. Holding hands at a restaurant. Kissing like it was the end of the world. "Jake, I can explain." "Don't," I said flatly. My voice didn't rise. "I don't want to hear any of it. I've known for weeks." She gaped at me, eyes filling with tears. "I didn't mean to. It's not what you think." "No. It's exactly what I think. You made your choice, Emily. Over and over again. You lied. You cheated. You threw everything we built away." Her tears came faster now, running down her cheeks. "I'm so sorry. I didn't want to hurt you. I love you." I let out a short, humorless laugh. "You love me? That's rich." She reached out, maybe to touch me, maybe to beg. I stepped back. "I gave you 8 years of my life. My loyalty. My heart. And this is how you repay me." "It was a mistake," she whispered. "No. A mistake is forgetting to lock the door. What you did was calculated. Repeated. Intentional." She lowered her head, unable to look at me. What happens now? I'm glad you asked. I replied, my voice ice. You're going to pack a bag and leave. Tonight. Her head snapped up. What? Jake, no. We can fix this. Please. We can get help. Go to therapy. No. It's over. I've already spoken with an attorney. The divorce papers are in that envelope. Read them. You'll see I'm not trying to make this ugly. I just want you gone. Panic spread across her face. Please. Don't do this. Don't give up on us. I stood up, fists clenched, not out of anger but to keep from shaking. You had every opportunity to choose us. You didn't. And now it's too late. She collapsed into sobs, pleading, shaking. I felt nothing. Not guilt. Not sympathy. Just cold resolve. There's one more thing, I added quietly. I sent a copy of that report to Jay's wife. She deserves the truth too. Emily's head shot up in horror. You didn't. I did. She called me. Thanked me actually. Said she'd suspected for months but didn't have proof. She has it now. Emily's crying turned into something primal. A wail of loss, shame, fear. She begged. But I had already packed her suitcase. I handed it to her and opened the door. She hesitated, trembling. Then slowly, she stepped into the night. I shut the door behind her. And just like that, a weight lifted. I slept like I hadn't in weeks. The next morning, I received a message from Jay's wife. Thank you. I'm filing today. I set the phone down and let out a long breath. Justice was done. I was alone, but finally free. And for the first time in a long time, that didn't feel like a loss. It felt like peace.